from my standpoint, because I knew where my parents were coming from and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And it was up to me to kind of establish some things and stuff like that. Where they're like, yeah. So I said, that's what basically they're trying to say. But I said, it's not that cookie cut simple.
No.
And I was like, but then again, I always think back Isaac Newton. A midget standing on the giant's shoulders can see much further than a giant.
Right.
They never know. They don't know what it looks like from the low bottoms.
And that's the case of majority of people who are born into it.
Yeah.
They can't understand. They don't seem to understand.
And that's what I'm saying. And, the ones that are born into it and stuff like that, whatever, or has the family stuff to kind of come up to it, they look down.
Yeah.
They look down.
Yeah.
I know a girl and stuff, whatever, her father and stuff has bread like from IBM.
Right.
I'm giving out too much info. At like, let's say, certain marks and stuff in her life, it was just blessed with the extravagant. A 16-year-old with a Mercedes Benz is still like beyond regular life for people and stuff that I know, whatever, right? Then let's say she's a few years younger than me, but let's say it came to a point when she was like 25.
Right.
And we were talking something about like dating and stuff in her world. And she's like, my dad told me not to date no dude who don't got no bread. Your dad is in a different tax bracket though, whatever, right?
Right.
Come down and work with us. Help us, bring us up. Be a sugar mama in your life.
You think, okay, you think the attitude is, okay, can we say the attitude may be different than with like, let's say new money than those who are coming from the old money, that whole generational wealth passed down, trust fund type of kids, as opposed to those who like self-made, had to grind for it, know what the midget seen, and now are standing on the shoulders of giants and say, okay, you know what?
The attitude is different.
The attitude
is different. 100%, without a doubt.
Right.
I never doubt that. But I look at it and stuff as where I think a basic fundamental that we probably need to teach as people more, like again, with a lot of the values that they put out there,
right,
is humility.
Yeah.
Is humility. And I want to say a refreshing humility commercial and stuff that I even seen was that Go RVing shit. When the motherfucker left the city, go into the wilderness to find self.
Right.
It's like a humbling kind of moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of us, we do not have that. And this sets a tone for a lot of things that we do. A way how we move and stuff, especially like around amongst other people.
Yeah.
Right? Because I look at it stuff as where you probably said to yourself and stuff, you're driving in a car that might be, let's say you're driving in your Jeep, and let's say you drive past somebody that might be in a Culligan. They're in a Culligan and stuff like that, and they can't even drive properly. And you're looking at stuff, you're like, with all this fucking money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a level of humility and stuff is like, you don't need this money to be a good driver.
No.
And you don't need a fancy car and call yourself a good driver because your car is good.
Because your car is good, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like there's a level of humility and stuff that has to be established with the people and stuff for that. But the bad just sticks out more than the good. This is why I'm saying this stuff, whatever. I feel like the rich people and stuff, whatever, they get a lot of hate. But a lot of the ones and stuff I want to say that kind of come out as good. Like for all we know, let's say if I was a different person, like, oh yeah, Bill Gates is doing a great thing and stuff for the world. He's out here trying to fight diseases and everything. And you as a black man hearing this shit like, he want to try testing on black people in Africa. One person's hero, another person's villain. So that's why I look at it like that. And because they tend to rise from the top or do things a little bit different,
right?
Then that's where we're spotting them out.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
If I had bread like that, whatever, my fridge would be stacked. Not everybody coming to my house.
No.
My cars ain't gonna be showy. I'm gonna have like maybe for myself, an SUV whip. So I know that I just have to do two things to this bitch: winter tires and disc tires, and oil changes.
No changes.
That's it. Because I'm only one man. I can only drive one place.
Yeah.
I've learned that from watching MTV Cribs and stuff, whatever. I love Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Hell, they even gave him a shout out on his last BET Hip Hop Awards and stuff, whatever. And I was looking like when they said he was losing money and going bankrupt, it hurt me.
Hurts.
His MTV Cribs was slapping though.
Hurts.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So, humility. My rich and my brokies people like myself.
And we all can get along, man. But we especially gonna get along with the 93% because we're gonna have